something you probably never heard of in history. It was called the Black Robed Regiment. Revolutionary era, they were the local pastors. They were the ones that stood up and said, "You have a right. God gave you these rights." They were the people that rallied the congregations after the shot was heard around the world when the British killed 18 church-going Americans at Lexington Green. The pattern continued. The ministers and the pastors rallied the citizens to the cause. These were the men and women of faith. Gosh, almost like these guys in the 1960s. These were the people of faith that rallied people and taught them truth prior to the distortion of the gospel that we have today that we now know as social justice. Social justice, you might think it means one thing, but believe me, there are many in America who know exactly what it means, and it has nothing to do with Jesus. These are people that knew what was at stake. They also knew in their day that man would be individually judged. The choices that they made would affect the rest of their life and reflect in the eyes of God. This weighed heavily on the men of faith. Samuel Adams, I mean, he made Jerry Falwell look like, you know, what's the wheelchair guy that makes the pornos? I mean, this guy was a zealot, man. He was intense. They were faith-driven people. And because of that, their decisions were easy because they understood honor and duty. When Ben Franklin was asked, you know, okay, so what's the religion of America? He said the religion of America is easy. We believe there's a God. We believe we're going to die and we're going to see him. And then he's going to say, what the heck have you been doing? And the best way to please God is to serve others. Do good to man. These guys did good to man because they were fighting for freedom. These guys were fighting for freedom. What better way to serve man than fight for or protect or speak out for freedom? Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. The founders had fled an ideology that believed societies, in order to function,